We have to confront the history that led us to Brexit and Trump. Here, the nations of the United Kingdom are inextricably European, which is why Brexit is unlikely to succeed. But we can't go back to how things were in 2016, and nor can the United States. So I've asked some people to help me by reading a sentence or two from a book I've just written to show that we can grasp the reasons for Trump and Brexit in a way that is interesting and enjoyable.
I'm Mary Fitzgerald. I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Open Democracy. This is a sentence that struck me. A political system that had lived by its passion for parliamentary sovereignty had just been knifed in the heart. They chatted on, three sons of a once mighty order, in the early morning of a BBC studio.
Hi, I'm Zadie Smith. The lure of greatness. For it is not the case that because Cameron is superficial, he is insignificant. His single-minded personal ambition and well-manicured slipperiness may make him a lightweight compared to the big narrative figures like the UK's Blair and Brown, or Bush and the Clintons, Bill and Hillary in the USA. But the man without baggage was the perfect traveller. He took the capacity for self-interested adaptation, for which the English ruling class is famous, to a new pitch of rootlessness, and distilled the era's deceitful spirit of government to perfection.
My name's Caroline Lucas, and I think the most important question really that the book poses is the question I'll read below. How is it possible that England, which is so accepting of immigrants it has mixed-race rioting, and has looked outward with its people emigrating everywhere, should come to regard freedom of movement as a one-way threat of inward invasion, and risk turning itself into a closed, self-regarding society, prejudiced and divided, impoverished yet obsessed with money-making, separated from Europe's culture and leaving its immediate close neighbours, Ireland and Scotland, infuriated by our selfishness?
Hello, I used to be John Cleese. I like this book, The Lure of Greatness, very much, and the paragraph that I like most in the whole book is this. She herself shows no interest in ideas, saying only that in order to conserve you must change. As the country faces an unprecedented concatenation of economic, strategic, diplomatic and constitutional uncertainty, and needs a leader with imagination, it has got one who prides herself in getting on with the job, not rethinking what the job is. Serious and determined, May is a first-rate, second-rank politician.
I'm Kate Raworth, and this is the bit I love from this book. For individuals, the ideology of neoliberalism is delightful. As the more successful you are in monetary terms, the more you think you inherently deserve it. Fail, and you deserve your insecurity, your foreclosed home, your 0 hours, your lifetime of debt. The crucial thing to understand is that neoliberalism is not responsible for these outcomes. You are.
My name's Adit Chakraborty, and here's my favourite passage. Brexit and Trump have challenged the fundamental aspect of neoliberalism in an unexpected way, from the right. Both attacked neoliberalism's McCavity syndrome, its black art of denying responsibility and blaming world markets. Each can be seen as an attempt to engineer consent to ultra-capitalism when capitalism's great success was to persuade people that it was a force of nature beyond the need for consent.
I'm Peter Oborne, and here's one sentence I like from Anthony Barnett's new book. Blair exploited the weakness of the traditional state to break the cabinet and rule by himself, initiating the most undemocratic centralisation of prime ministerial power ever seen. Out of it came the Iraq War.
My name is Nikki Seth Smith, and this is my favourite part of the book. If the English were to embrace the truth of their existence, it would be an act of modesty, equalising them. Refusing to do so is a neo-imperial indulgence, an arrogant refusal to be like other people.
My name is Quentin Skinner. I very much like this more optimistic passage from near the end. There is a desire for change that exploded in the form of Brexit and Trump. A desire to become fully human agents. Brexit and Trump were the outcome of votes. They are the result of judgments made, to take a risk, to roll the dice, to test what might come next, to refuse to carry on as before. This impulse was imprisoned by right-wing demagogic politicians and media, but remains the greatest, if long-run, threat to their supremacy. It is called democracy.
Now you've heard from all of us, what do you think? Join us in reading it.
Hi, I'm Ralph Pritchard. I filmed and edited this video, and this is my favourite extract from Anthony's book. For those who opposed them, Brexit and Trump were tragedies in the original sense of the term. By tragedy, the ancient Greeks did not mean an accident, even with many victims, but the way well-intended actions leads to a disaster that could have been avoided had the protagonists not been in the grip of human ignorance, weakness, and vanity.